Greg, when you look at these rosters, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. In the air, and Morant will lay it in.
It breaks down your defense when Ja Morant gets in the lane. You want to force him outside.
And here is Paul. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Booker against Bane. Booker the pass to Crowder. Over Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Bridges.
I mean, as a defender, Jaren Jackson, he has it all. Quick to the ball, provides great rim protection, and he never gives up on plays. We saw glimpses of Ja Morant's potential in his first 2 seasons in the league. But year 3, both Ja and Memphis took it to another level.
Now, here's Bridges. Steven Adams unable to get his last shot to go. Crowder is screen on Brooks. Bridges kicks to Crowder. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
When it comes to scoring the ball, this is where Crowder's at his best. Off the catch.
Another level indeed for Ja Morant, his 3rd season Smitty in the NBA. And now he has joined the conversation for MVP.
Kevin, that scoring average well over 25 points per game. Morant is the leader of Memphis. The Grizz finishing in the top 3 of the West. Incredible for a 22-year-old.
His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
So crafty down low. Chris has every shot in the book.
Bane kicks to Morant, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw this game.
Yeah, they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. Brooks outside. Dishes it to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Adams. And Adams with the slam.
You just can't let Adams get this deep in the paint, because when he does, he's focused on slamming it down.
The kick out to Crowder. The 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Crowder's got 5 now.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Jackson with the screen. Adams in the corner. Out to Morant. Bane against Booker.
2 minutes.
Bane passes to Morant. Memphis moving that ball around. Adams' shot is good.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
And there's 1:45 left to play in the first quarter. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 3-point game. Knocks it loose. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. 1:33 left here in the first quarter. Conchar, good.
And another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Payne. Johnson sets the screen for Payne. Charge outside. Back to Payne. 6 to shoot. Charge outside. On the top of the key. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Jones, the pass to Tillman. He kicks to Brooks. Here's Tillman. Here's Aldama. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. The Suns leading. Here's Payne. Johnson outside. Shorts with the screen for Johnson. Suns keep it alive. Goes back up. Shorts dishes to Johnson. Craig. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
That's good planning, and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution on
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Driving to the basket. Conchar, good. Konchar's got his second basket.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Now Booker. He's still scoreless so far in this one. From deep 3-point range, here's Crowder. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. So at the end of 1 quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team. All right, Suns.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen, guys from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
That's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. They've got Jackson. Jones is out there with Desmond Bane. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Conchar into the small forward.
Difficult shot. There are only a handful of players in this league with Booker's range.
Back to Jackson. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Booker looking around. Down low. And Ayton throws it down.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Now here's Jackson. Conchar, good. Konchar's got 6 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Paul. The shot's good.
Have to admire Paul's concentration. He takes pride in finishing on aggressive coverage.
Jones kicks to Bane. Left side Jackson. And it's Clark in the corner. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Suns.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for Memphis. Morant comes in for John Conchar. Phoenix leading by 6. To the paint, here's Paul, puts the move on, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Simple move, but Chris Paul uses the pump fake better than most.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line. And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent.
Oh!
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Ayton a screen on Jones. For three, Booker hits the three-point bomb. Booker's got the lead up to 9 now for the Suns.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
The putback, it's good on the putback.
Can't teach size and strength. Once Adams gets position, you're not rooting him out of there.
And a deep three from Booker. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for Memphis. The three from Morant. Jay Crowder with the rebound. Suns leading by 7. On the wing, Booker, defended by Jones. Booker against Jones. 5 on the clock. Oh, Ayton in position. Booker finds Ayton. Shot by Crowder, no good.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Here's Bane. He can't get that one to fall. The Suns go the other way with it. Pass to Crowder. From past the arc. Phoenix, no good that time either. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Passes it to Adams. And stolen by Ayton. Oh, no one around him. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. Some changes for Memphis. Aldama's checked in. And it's Dylan Brooks in for Jones. Morant drives in.
You have to respect Ja's burst on the drive. So dangerous with the ball in his hands.
The Grizzlies had started out 0-1 from the line. This in their only other attempt early. And Memphis making a change here. Tillman's checked in. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Booker against Brooks. With the drive and the dunk by Booker.
An underrated athlete with a solid handle. Defenders can't always keep up with Booker on the drive.
Outside, Bane. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on 8.
The shooting of Desmond Bane, it's special. Knocking down threes as good as anyone in the game.
2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Booker. He's got 10. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Crowder sets a screen for Booker. Aldama with the rebound. Bridges against Bane. Brooks the pass to Aldama. Morant left side. Shoots over Crowder. The Grizzlies with another miss. And so we conclude the
Your Suns, 29. The Grizzlies, 23.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Sarge and Johnson are on the block. Andrew Shamet is out there with Payne, and it's Craig in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams. Here's Shamet. It's hauled in by Adams.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
And it's Brooks in the corner. And he lays it straight in. Brooks has got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Grizzlies.
The ability to finish with either hand makes Brooks a dangerous scorer around the bucket.
Charge a screen on Bane. Shamet kicks to Saric, and there's the pass to Craig. The Grizzlies trail by 4. And Morant hits it to go on the assist by Adams. Morant's got 7 points.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
Now, here's Shamet. Tight defense on him. Phoenix, no good that time either. Grizzlies shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Morant finds Bain for the tie. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
There's an aggression and a confidence to Desmond Bain's game. It helps him get to the line.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Clark, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Conchar comes in for Dylan Brooks. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Morant. Johnson the screen. Here's Shamet, kicks it out to Johnson. Back to Shamet. Johnson outside. Here's Payne. Off target from three-point range. Memphis trailing here. Bain passes to Clark. And it's Clark with the finish.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Screen by Saric. Shamet the pass to Saric. From down in the low post, it goes. Saric has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Clark. And Clark is right there. Clark's got the lead up to 1 now for Memphis.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Okay, that's frustrating. He worked hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now a 3-point Memphis lead.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Shamet with it. Guarded now by Clark. Johnson down low. Good on the bucket. Johnson's got his first bucket in this one.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
And Saric kicks to Craig. Shamet with it. He's against Clark. And then Johnson with the jam.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
And the Suns here with a different look. Andre Ayton's checked in for Saric. Mikal Bridges comes in for Torrey Craig. Booker, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. And Paul's subbed in for Cameron Payne. Jay Crowder's checked in for Cameron Johnson.
Now into the lineup for your Suns.
56 seconds left in the third. Conchar. Here's Aldama. Jones finds Brooks. Second chance effort. Doubled by Bridges. Shot clock at 2. Tillman's shot is off. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Bridges, no one around him. Another shot. Ayton, the pass to Crowder. It's intercepted. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Pass to Tillman. Here's Aldama. Tillman passes to Aldama. Uses the glass to finish the lead. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Grizzlies out in front.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your son, Youth Dance.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Tyus Jones out there with John Morant. Then there's Dylan Brooks. Then there's Jaren Jackson. And it's Aldama in at the power forward. Kicks it out to Paul. Shot clock reset for Phoenix. Pass to Ayton. Second shot opportunity. No good on that one. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And the Grizzlies with possession here. The lead is 2. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the
First team foul.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
For me, consistent penetration the entire game, and that's given them a lot of options.
And on top of that, they're getting a lot of points off assists. And it's always a good sign when your team is working as a cohesive unit.
And Ayton gets double teamed. Here's Bridges. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jones looking for an opening. It's Morant in the corner.
Blocking foul called on
Adams, he's checked in for Memphis. Bain comes in for Jones.
second team foul. Grizzlies substitution.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Morant against Ayton. Morant with the bucket. Morant's got the lead up to 5 now for the Grizzlies. The Suns have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Morant against Paul. A baseline J, and there's Booker on the assist by Paul. And that's 12 points for Devin Booker.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Shoots from the block. And it's Morant missing. The Suns have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. And it's Paul penetrating. Yes, that goes in.
So clever on his takes inside. Chris Paul is adept at carving his way through the deep.
Morant against Paul. Some solid defense from Ayton. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Here's Booker. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Memphis leading. On the wing, Brooks. Back to Morant. There's the feed to Brooks. Good. And the nice assist from Morant.
The assist.
Muscling his way around the floor. Brooks able to absorb contact without it affecting the shot.
Ball outside. Kicks it to Booker. Crowder sets a screen for Booker. Clock at 4. And the dunk by Booker.
How about the focus from Booker? I mean, refusing to let anything stop him from getting that basket.
Morant passes to Bain. Outside for Jackson. And he drives in. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To take the lead. Oh, and they take the lead. And the Suns lead by 1.
He is showing signs of maturity in these moments. It's clear that Ayton takes pride in coming through for his team.
Morant outside. He dishes it to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Emphatic bucket from Steven Adams. His team needed one, and he wouldn't be denied.
Morant against Paul. Pass to Ayton. In the corner, Crowder with it for 3. Drains the three-pointer.
He's not afraid of the moment. That's the story of Jay Crowder. Extremely competitive.
Morant against Paul. Bridges with the steal. Breaks it out to Booker. But Green. It's hauled in by Adams.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Jackson, a screen on Paul. Morant passes to Jackson. Money!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Booker with a deep three. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Bane looking around. It's Morant in the corner. Oh, no good. For the win. And oh, that was close. He draws the foul. He'll shoot two. That's on Jaren Jackson.
First team.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them the lead. They could win it. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. And so it's Phoenix who sprint by with the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight. matchup in this one with two incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, and you're not going to just have the green light for long if you're chucking up bombs like that.
Brooks misses. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Knocks down the 3-ball.
A reliable three-point sniper. I like seeing Booker connect from downtown.
Morant with it, out guarded by Crowder. Morant against Paul. Shakes him. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Chris Paul picks up that one.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Grizzlies shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets. And this is what Paul is known for. He is a shrewd distributor with a pass-first mentality.
It's Morant in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the inside. Here's Adams. No good that time. Some solid defense from Ayton. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Kevin, Coach Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live. Right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Thank you, David.
That's a tough take by Paul inside. He is absolutely fearless, and that helps him get a trip to the stripe.
And so he hits both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure. Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Crowder, a screen on Bain. Booker outside. Kicks it out to Paul. Bridges outside. From the arc. Here's Ayton. That shot, no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals. In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
And Booker kicks to Bridges. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Memphis. 9-point game. Morant passes to Aldama. Here's Tillman. And again, Memphis no good. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 10-1 run right now. And the dunk by Booker.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Tillman's shot is good.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
Oh, Ayton in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this. Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
They get it back. Paul passes to Ayton. It's stolen by Jones. Banked in off the glass.
Oh, that's great, D there. A little petty larceny as he just picks his pocket and takes it coast to coast for the finish.
Booker looking around. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's Ayton missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
And Booker kicks to Bridges. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Suns. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Clark is out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Jones in at the point guard. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Booker against Bane. The drive by Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Jones following the score by Phoenix. And Jackson gets it to go.
And he's no stranger to contact inside. Love watching Jackson bully his way through aggressive defense.
Paul against Jones. Paul kicks to Booker. No good with the triple. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Bane passes to Jones. Back to Bane. Memphis moving that ball around. Lets it go. Kept alive on the pass to Jones. Buries it from three-point range. Jones has got 5.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Paul, after 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
The wily vet, Paul, able to score down low.
Bane drives in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up. He's so strong when he goes to work on the glass. One opening is all he'll need to finish the play, even if it's just a tip-in.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Adams, he's checked in for Memphis. And so here's Memphis, trailing here by 8. Jones looking for an opening. Sharks against Adams. Richard, so much of today's NBA defense is about covering the pick and roll. And as a player, is that something you enjoyed, taking on that challenge of covering the screen roll game?
You only enjoy that challenge because you are a competitor and you want to win. Is it something that I'm doing on my own? Is it something that I'm doing in my spare time? Probably not. I can think of more fun things to do.
Exactly. It is not, and there are so many variations right of the screen roll that you can defend it as many ways as you can run it.
And these players are so talented that they can stop and pop from 3. You have to guard them at the half-court line. Before, you could guard them at the 3-point line. Now you got to meet them at half-court, and there's screens all over the place. It's miserable.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Konchar's checked in, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Not the last time we'll see that. Adams is so powerful and loves to take it to the defense.
Memphis shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Well, if you poll players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Aldama's checked in, and it's John Morant in for Jones. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
Suns ball.
There's 1:54 left in the first half. It's good. Saric has got his first 2 points. And for Adams, his strength makes him difficult, Richard, to deal with.
Oh, yeah, it's the absolute worst. He sets some of the hardest screens in the league, and he's been one of, if not the best offensive rebounders for over the last decade. Look, it takes multiple people to box out that large human.
Aldama gets the bucket.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Now, here's Shamet. Guarded closely. The shot by Saric, no good. And Adams has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. 8-point game. Passes it to Johnson. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Brooks feeling it out a bit. There's 49 seconds left in the first half of the game. Shot clock at 5. Here's Aldama. Adams. And it's Adams on the follow.
You have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
And Saric kicks to Shamet. Good on the triple. Shamet's got his first 3 points of the game.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Aldama. Here's Conchar. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
We're real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
A wide open look here. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one up.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break. If you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Kind of like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Saric and Johnson are on the block. Andrew Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. And it's Craig in at the small forward. Pass to Johnson. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
Now, here's Morant for 3. Saric grabs the board.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Saric just screen on Bain. Saric passes to Craig. That 3 off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 12. There's the pass to Brooks. Nice move. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Shamet on the wing. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant looking around. In the corner, it's Bain. And it's off from 3-point range. Suns leading by 10. And since coming into the league, Desmond Bane, Richard, has quickly established himself as a knockdown three-point shooter.
Yeah, his accuracy and efficiency from out there is incredible. The spacing he provides is why he's a key part of this team.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Adams. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Tillman, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Jones comes in for Morant, and the foul called on Tyus Jones. That's his first foul. It's stolen by Jones.
The defense had the pass well anticipated. They know the offense wants to get that ball inside.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Booker puts up a deep three. And again, it's the Suns missing. Jones dishes to Brooks. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul. And one of these modern wings who doesn't just shoot threes. Brooks is a tough guy to cover.
Brandon Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And both free throws good for Brooks. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Suns. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Booker in the corner. Good ball movement here by the Suns. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bane.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Conchar's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
This is his first free throw of the game. And Bane drops them both. Here's Paul. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Crowder sets a screen for Paul. The kick out to Crowder. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Grizzlies making a switch here. Aldama's checked in. 1:57 left to play in the third. 2 points. That one goes.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul. There's 1:47 left here in the third quarter. Here's Clark. Makes it off the glass.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Crowder a screen on Jones. Here's Paul. Plays it up and banks it in. Paul's got 6.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Bane looking around. Fires the 3. Jay Crowder with the rebound. Phoenix leading by 8. Paul with the ball. Jones covering. Here's Ayton. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
He had such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Here's Booker. Ayton trying to break free. A nice shot by Booker. He's got 11.
When you come out to an NBA game, that's what you want to see. Devin Booker putting on a show.
And the rejection by Ayton. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's tipped. On the wing, Jones. Defended by Paul. And the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
Now, here's Bridges. Look, the 19-footer is on the money. And now it's an 11-point Suns lead.
That is just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. Then there's John Morant. And it's Tillman in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
For his position, DeAndre Ayton is exceptionally well-equipped.
Yeah, are you talking about those long arms, that 7'6" wingspan? Yeah, those will help you knock away a few shots or pluck down a few rebounds out of the air. That is no question.
Ayton a screen on Brooks. Booker fires from way outside. The long distance three is buried. And the Suns lead by 16. Brooks outside. Back to Morant. Here's Tillman. Nifty move. He takes it up and lays it in.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Phoenix leading by 14. Paul outside. And the wide open shot from Crowder. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists in the game. Morant outside. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. To the middle. Here's Ayton. Great pass to set up the lay-in. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 11 rebounds. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Morant with it. Chris Paul covering. Jacks up a 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Paul finds Crowder. Now here's Ayton. Goes back up. Second chance shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. Ayton's got 6 points in the quarter.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Conchar, the pass to Tillman. And the rejection by Ayton. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. Adams, he's checked in for Memphis. Bain comes in for John Conchar. Morant against Paul. Can they get it? And it's Morant missing.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of Ayton. A 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Down low. Here's Adams, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And here's Phoenix. A 14-2 run over the last bit. Stolen away. And it's Memphis on the break. Jackson's got the ball. Brooks finds Adams. Crowder with the steal. Booker outside. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
And he comes up with the deuce.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Suns? And Booker puts up a deep 3. It's not going to go for him. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Clark with it. Now guarded by Ayton. takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And it's 6 points for Desmond Bane. Booker outside. From outside the arc. Here's Ayton. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Suns.
And this was one that never really was in doubt. I thought an all-around dominant performance. You kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for DeAndre Ayton.
And there's no question his defense set the tone for his team and gave them the rim protection they needed. Outstanding effort.
Here's Bane. Clark with a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple. Ayton with it. Guarded now by Clark. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
An absolute beast inside. Love how Ayton uses his size to draw these fouls.
Tillman, he's checked in for Clark. Memphis with the ball. Outside, Jones. There's the screen. Driving the lane. Passes it to Concho. There's the triple. Rebound by the Suns. Bridges outside. Crowder sets a screen for Bridges. Paul outside. It's stolen by Jones. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer.